Hello students, welcome back. In just my previous video, I had given you the summary for class 10th Fire and Ice poem by Robert Frost. Now, like I told you that if we want this entire world to live peacefully, then we have to adopt the qualities of equality, mutual understanding and sympathy so that it will be a peaceful world. It will be a beautiful world to live in, isn't it? Now, in this video, I'm going to show you the poem, okay? And then, like I told you in the previous video, I'm going to discuss the poetic device. First, let me show you the poem, okay? I've written this poem here. Can you see it? Okay. Fine. Now, Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. Someday the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. So, like I already told you that some say that the world will end with fire, some say it will end with ice. And what the poet has compared fire with desires, human desires, and ice, the poet has compared to human hatred. So, look at the next paragraph. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. Okay, so I hope you must have got the moral of the poem that ice represents hate and fire represents desire, and hate and desire both has equal weight to bring this world to an end. Okay, so now let me come up with the poetic device. Now first let me tell you what a poetic device is. A poetic device is it is a tool that a poet uses to enhance his poem, to bring a rhyming scheme, to bring a meaning to his poetry. Okay, so there are different poetic devices. Okay, there are different poetic devices. In today's poem, I am going to show you 4 poetic devices. The first poetic device is the rhyming scheme. Rhyming scheme. Now, what in the last words I have made some marks. Some words I have underlined single with a single line. Then some words I have underlined double lines, and some I have underlined with a wavy lines. Okay. Now that is because it is the rhyming words. Single line the words rhyme with each other. Double line words rhyme with each other, and wavy line words rhyme with each other. Now the entire poem is of 9 lines. So if we divide 3, 3, 3, then the first fire, then the 4th line desire, 5th line fire again. Okay. Then the second, for them we will mark it as A. Okay. Then look at the second line, the last word is ice. Then look at the 5th line, the last word is twice, which rhymes with ice. Look at the 7th line, which is again ice. And the last line suffice. So we will give it as B. And then if you see, then 6th line is hate. It's somewhere here, I cannot see it. 6th line is hate. And second last line is great. Hate and great again rhyme with each other. So if we take 3 lines, then the rhyming is A, B, A. I have written here, I have written the alphabets. If you see to the right hand side corner, the rhyming scheme is A, B, A, A, B, C, and BCB. Okay, so the rhyming word is BCB. Now, I'm going to move to the second poetic device, and that is personification. Before I show you what personification we are going to find it here in the poem, let me tell you what personification is. Personification is when we give human qualities to inanimate things. When we give human qualities to inanimate things. Now here human qualities of hate and desire is given to inanimate things like fire and ice. Fire has been given the quality of desire, and hate is been given is qualified for ice. So personification lies with ice and fire because they are given human qualities of desire and hate. Look at the third poetic device which I have given is alliteration. Now first understand what alliteration is. Alliteration is when in a single given line you have words, two or more words which start with the same alphabet. Then you can call it as alliteration. I'll show you this poem one more time. If you will see in the very first line, you will have some and say. SS. It starts with the same alphabet. If you move little bit further in the same line, you will find world and will. It starts with W. Okay, so this is a very good example of alliteration. So alliteration is a very easy poetic device. Fine. And the last poetic device that I'm going to show is anaphora. Anaphora is when in two consecutive lines you will have a same word or a same phrase that gets repeated. If you see first and the second line, then you will see that the first and the second line is started with the same phrase, some say, some say. So it is a very good example of anaphora. Students, before I end this video, what I want you to do is, I want you to just go through the video one more time and you jot down the poetic devices that I have told you. I have shown you the poem here in the video. So just write down the poem, mark the different poetic devices. Okay, practice them. See you soon with another video. Till then, please stay home, be safe. Bye-bye.